Well, let's see what happened next. Thanks! I left that safe room and had to fight my way through many, many sewers filled to the brim with little robot saws. There wasn't no way around it. You know, a man can learn a lot about himself when he's stuck traveling through cramped sewers all on his lonesome. One thing I learned is that I hated them robot saws. So much that I had to turn to art to get it out of my system. I have a series of paintings called Man Juxtaposed on Saw. You could see it right here. I find that the limited palette helps to convey the lack of options you really have when fighting these things, although I couldn't get quite the right shade of blood. Oh god, oh no, oh no, oh no! Was that all of them? Let's just see. Hacha! Yep, victory. Just steam. Just gonna get on my way. Sure is satisfying walking through a graveyard of man-hacks. I heard another helicopter pass over my head. It was in this moment I realized I was hopelessly lost. I was just spending my time running aimlessly through sewers, and these sewers didn't even have the usual decorations you would expect, like toxic sludge. Seemed to just be full of bullets, both of the fired and unfired variety, and lots of guards and medkits. It's sort of like the only buildings with toilets were a gun factory, a police station, and a hospital. And considering the living conditions of City 17, I really wouldn't have been surprised. These places don't even seem to have running water. Yeah, okay. Is there any other way? Look, I've killed enough people today. I'm gonna have to dig who knows how many repentance holes when I get home. Father Beauregard said that when you sin, God sends a secret agent angel after you, so you have to dig a little hole and lay down in it for the rest of the day so he can't find you. Every time I dug one of them holes though, Beauregard would come in the next day and plant some of his poppy seeds in them. After a while I was certain he was just making up accusations so he'd get me to dig free holes, because I'm not sure how much usury an 8-year-old really commits. You know, I was originally thinking I could sneak out this way, but this tunnel appears to be covered in a lot more blood than I expected. I think it's most likely in my best interest to avoid any path where the amount of blood and death appears to be increasing rather than decreasing. And I spoke too soon on that one. Looks like I'm gonna be digging yet another repentance hole by the end of the day. Well, looks like an old-fashioned turnstile. Usually I would just hop these on the off chance I found myself at the subway, but this one looks like it might crush me to death, so I better play by the rules. Of course, the music that my suit was autoplaying was considerably better than the usual muzak at the train station. I wonder if this thing is on a playlist or if I can scroll through and pick some better tracks. Suit, find me some bluegrass. Oh, now we're talking. I wonder what other features this girl might have. Maybe it has some hydraulics in it so I can show it off to the ladies at a red light. Or at least at the farmer's market. Suit, music off. I feel like I must be getting closer to the... Ow! Oh, I can't see anything. These things are getting more and more annoying. I hope at the end of the day I can at least have the option to buy a few copies of the photographs at a kiosk, like this is one big Disneyland ride. I could always send them out as postcards. Missing you from scenic Death Gulch. Wish you were here in historic Killer's Corners. Greetings from Murderton. Oh, I'm getting pretty tired of you. You're like Satan's version of mistletoe. But believe me, I don't kiss with tongue without getting to know you a little better first. I'm sorry, you're just not my type. I prefer my partners to have a little less teeth. Honestly, I do. Having too many teeth makes you look like a carpetbagger. Oh, well, speaking of Satan, look who it is. Suddenly your saws can't do much against these steel bars, can they? Ha ha! How do you like that? Crowbar action. Alright, let's see if I can find my way out of here.